So let me move on with some of the people here. Wayne Henry, you saw on the screen. Wayne Henry came down with an illness today, cannot attend. He was a great NBA player, was also general manager for the Milwaukee Bucks when Bobby played here. So Wayne cannot be with us tonight. Sidney Moncrief, great Milwaukee Buck, is here. Former player with Bobby and Milwaukee Buck, Dick Garrett, Lenny Chappell, and Sam Williams are here as well. Dr. George Close, who was with the first two ownership groups while Bobby played here for the Milwaukee Bucks. As well, Dr. Close. The original voice of the Milwaukee Bucks, the iconic Eddie Doucette. From the ownership group, we have Wesley Eaton, Mark Lashley, and Jamie Diamond here. We thank you for this platform. We appreciate you very much. Bobby, known to his teammates as the Pig, and he doesn't like that. His name is the Pig, besides that right now. And we have some wonderful people to say some things about Bobby. Bobby had a great career. Bobby was one of the players that could play both ends of the floor as well as anyone that ever played the NBA. And he was best in the locker room. He kept us loose and he kept us fun. Let me introduce the president of the Milwaukee Bucks, who has something to offer you about Bobby Dandridge, Peter Fagan. Peter?
Tonight it's our privilege to honor number 10, Bobby Dandridge. When our owners purchased this team, they understood the rich storied history of this franchise. They also understand that we are only custodians of this rich history, of which Bobby is a huge part of. Bobby embodies everything this franchise stands for. And you'll hear his teammates and you'll hear his former players talk about him, and you'll understand that the entire organization is thrilled to put number 10 up on the rafters. We also promise that we will take number 10 from these rafters and put them in the new arena's rafters. On behalf of the whole organization and the entire Bucks family, thank you, Bobby.
Now I'd like to bring up one other speaker before Bobby. It's a great privilege for me to be here with Bobby and to introduce this man. I grew up in Indiana, learning about All-Star Robertson when I was 10 years old. The Big O was simply maestro of the world championship team. One of the three, if not the greatest player that ever played basketball, All-Star Robertson.
Bobby put the Bucks through a little bit. He came out of Norfolk College and he didn't really know what to do, as any of us did. But he got into the game and he became a real player that you could really depend on. Things got tough out there on the floor. Bobby was a great defensive player. He went from the Bucks to win the championship over to Washington. He was the favorite in night to win the championship also. He never got credit for this. I think Bobby Dandridge All-Star game.
Humbling experience because Milwaukee thought enough of me to draft me and to give me an opportunity to play in this league. It was a win-win situation for both of us. Milwaukee is where I grew in the manhood. If it were not for the Milwaukee Bucks, there would not have been a guy that could go to Washington and lead the Bullets to the championship. Milwaukee was and still is a home away from home. When I was here, I didn't play golf. And all of a sudden, I started to play golf and I started to come back to Milwaukee. I even came back in the fall. You know, it gets cold here in the fall. But it was the fans here in Milwaukee. It was the old Milwaukee arena that had wooden seats, not these pushes, padded seats that we now sit in. But Milwaukee embraced the kid out of Norfolk State in Division II school. I'm just so proud and just blessed. The biggest blessing